This is TWiT.
What does this EO do? Have you read the EO? Because I can't bring myself.
It's really long and it's really difficult to read. And yes, I've read it, but I've also read. We have in the rundown today. The Verge did a nice line by line of it analysis, and so did Professor Goldman on his blog. So for those of you who want the shorter, cut to the chase version, I suggest you go to either of those places.
Okay.
To understand what's going on here. But the upshot
Goldman calls it better than the First Amendment.
Better than the First Amendment, as far as protecting the sites.
Right.
Yeah, that's. I hadn't thought about it that way, but yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So what did the EO do? It's I'm not sure what it will do, but what does it want to do? It wants
to punt a bunch of stuff. First of all, so bear in mind, back to your high school civics class, separation of powers, right?
Yeah.
Executive branch, judicial branch.
That's been a little muddied lately, though, I have to point out. But okay, yeah, in theory, yes.
Right. Legislative branch. So what it's trying to do is undo a law. Well, it knows it can't undo a law made by the legislative branch that's clearly constitutionally not okay. So what it's doing is it's tasking various so the Justice Department is tasked with certain things. The FCC is tasked with certain things. The FTC is tasked with certain things.
By the way, there's even a question whether the president can task the FCC with anything.
Right.
He has no legal authority to do that. That's Congress's job.
Right. And in any event, even, if we give him the authority to make suggestions, they don't have to take them.
Right.
Right.
Although, as with many other agencies, he has the chairman of the FCC who is somewhat of a supporter of his positions, Ajit Pai. So it's very possible that Ajit Pai will take this as a memo that he should act on or do something about.
It's possible, but remember, there are other commissioners and they have to vote.
And they're half Democrat, half Republican. Yep.
Right.
Not that this is a partisan issue. Honestly, it's not a partisan issue. And the irony of it, as the ACLU's senior legislative counsel, Kate Rowan, pointed out, is that Trump has been all along a beneficiary of Section 230. If platforms lose their immunity, it's going to be more difficult for them to leave Trump's tweets and Facebook posts up. Now, it's interesting because Twitter has not acted about this is the first time Twitter's done this to the president. And they didn't even do it to something which was in some ways more scurrilous. They've now done it again because when he talked about when the shooting starts, they said they put a warning on that and said, if you still want to read this, you have to click this warning. So they're now doing it more, but they hadn't been doing it much. And Facebook's decided not to do anything at all.